Hey everybody, I'm Carl. This is my bathroom. It's time for a shave. Now, this is the point of the video where I usually say it's been about 4 days. I need to have a shave or my bosses are going to be mad. But I'm off tomorrow, so my bosses won't care. I'm having a shave today because it's my birthday. Special shave. And what makes it so special? Well, a couple of things. I'm using Aloha Smackdown by PAA. This is an amazing soap. All their soaps are great, but this smells just like Hawaiian Punch. I opened the tin up, and expected it to be red. And it literally smells like he just poured a packet of the drink mix in the soap. Perfect scent. The other thing that makes it special is I'm using my 1975 Super Adjustable by Gillette. My birth year. The only thing that would make it cooler would be as if it was a V3, which would be the third quarter, which would make it correspond more with my birthday. But this is only a V1. Doesn't really matter. Super cool that I got it. And sent it off to Razor Emporium after I ordered it off eBay. They cleaned it up and made it look beautiful. So thanks a lot for that. The blade I'm using today is a Gillette 7 o'clock Black Beauty. This is the Indian version because I can pick them up locally here at the Indian Market / Curry House. I've already whipped up a lather with that soap, and as always, PAA soap, no problem with the lather. The brush is the, I don't know if you can see it, the Hagen Luxury Boar brush. So yeah, fresh out of the shower, I had a head shave. And I'm just going to get shaved up and ready for the day. It's not very often that I do morning shaves, but it's a little bit of a different thing since I'm not going to work tomorrow. I'm not in a rush, or since I'm not going to work, I'm not in a rush, so I can just have a nice leisurely morning shave. I can't get over how good this soap smells. But yeah, so today's my birthday. I'm 42 years old. Sometimes I feel like I'm 600. So many aches and pains. Sometimes I feel like my body is revolting against me, but that's because I lived like a knucklehead when I was a younger man. And now I'm paying the price. But beautiful lather, beautiful scent. Like I said, I don't know what he did to get this scent spot on, but it literally, like I said, smells just like the drink. And that's part of the reason why I chose this soap today. So the razor is a pretty obvious choice, right? It's my birth razor. And when I first got into wet shaving and I learned about the old Gillettes and the date codes, I wanted a birth year razor, and I looked around. 1975s were kind of hard to come by, so I kind of forgot about it. But then, I watched that episode of I'd Lather Be Shaving where they talked about birth year razors, and I decided to hop on eBay just to see what was out there. And for whatever reason, there were a ton of them. So I went ahead and ordered one, which is very cool. So the razor, yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. The blade and brush, they're just kind of what I had on hand, and I know that I get a good shave with those Gillette 7 o'clock blacks. So that's why I chose those. But the soap I bought specifically for this shave. Because when I ordered it, I knew it was coming up. But I remember being a kid and having backyard birthday parties, right? And at those parties, along with cake and ice cream, we got served Hawaiian Punch. Sometimes we were lucky and I would get pizza, because my mom worked at a pizza joint. But there was always cake and ice cream and Hawaiian Punch. So, what better birthday memory than the Hawaiian Punch scent? and he knocked it out of the park. So that's why I chose that one for today. You know, and as I look back on those birthdays, they were such good times. You know, being a kid, hanging out with your friends. I was lucky enough to have a summer birthday, so we could just get together and play. And, you know, it was always a blast. You never had to worry about school or you know, having to wait till the weekend or any of that. Whenever the birthday was, we just had the party, and it was a good time. So, yeah. But it got me to thinking about, you know, birthdays of the past and how my attitude towards birthdays kind of changed over the years. And some people still really make a big deal about their birthday, and some people don't. And I'm actually one of those people who really don't, or doesn't, I should say. Very nice razor. This thing is shaved like a champ, and I've got it set at, what do I got? 9. You see that? It's my first go with this razor, and I've got it set at 9 just to take off those 4 days of growth. And it's really comfortable at 9. Good first pass. But anyway, yeah, so I don't typically make a big deal out of my birthday, you know. This is it. I'll go and have dinner with my brother tonight. Maybe have a couple of drinks. We're going to go get some barbecue. And that's kind of how my birthdays go these days. You know, part of it is because of the job I work and the schedule I work. I end up working on my birthdays a lot. And, you know, rather than, you know, do it on another day or whatever, it's just no big deal. I go to work and then I come home. And, you know, in my opinion, and everybody may have a different thought on this, but, you know, you have your big ones. You know, 16, because you can drive. 18, because, at least in my case, because I could buy cigarettes and vote back in the day. You know, 21, because you're legal to drink, even though by the time you're 21, most people have already had a few drinks. 25, just because that's like, you know, hey, you're really kind of hitting your stride as an adult. And then some people freak out at 30 and 40. For me, those were it's just another day. And then the next big one is like 50, right? And that's it. So, you know, 42, it's been a great 42 years. I had a little hiccup in my 30s when they told me I had cancer. But that was no big deal. Luckily, I was blessed and treatment worked and I got better. So, and that was, man, I was diagnosed like 3 days before my 31st birthday. So, 10 years, 11 years now, which is awesome. But I was blessed enough to make it through that ordeal, and just living life, you know. Sometimes I think that my life is boring, but I have a good life and I can't complain. So, you know, I have a small group of friends and family that I try and see regularly. I have good Facebook friends that I interact with, and good coworkers. I can't complain about anything, man. Definitely can't complain about this shave. It's a beautiful shave. Second pass across the growth is very nice. I might have to knock it down a level to maybe about a 7, 6, or a 5, just because I'm almost done and I don't want to risk any irritation. But that razor is working like a dream. The soap is amazing. You know, one thing that, because it smells so much like Hawaiian Punch, I expect to like a, you remember being a kid drinking Hawaiian Punch or Kool-Aid or whatever, and you would spill it and you would be sticky. So I half expect to feel like my hands are sticky, just because it's that kind of built-in muscle memory associated with the scent, just the stickiness of those super sweet, syrupy kind of drinks. All right, let's take this down. We'll do 5. How about that? For the last pass. Oh wait, what? Whoops. Luckily the soap is super slick and it doesn't matter that I scrape some of it off there. 5 is very comfortable on the last pass. But yeah, so I expect it to be sticky just because of that memory, and it is by far not sticky at all. It's actually very slick. So yeah, so anyway, so that's it, man. A morning shave, which is unusual. Birthday shave, gonna go have some barbecue, hang out with my brother, have a couple drinks. Have the day off tomorrow. It's one of my best friend's birthday tomorrow. We may try and get together. He's working, so that may or may not happen. Hopefully we can work it out. That would be super cool. I don't get to see him near enough. We live on opposite ends of town, and family. He's got a family, a kid. And he works 2 jobs because he's a good dad. Trying to take care of his kid. I really don't know what else to flap my yap about, It's just the shave is going great. The soap and razor are exceptional. No irritation. 3 passes done. You just do not even much to kind of hit the stragglers, but do it just on principle. Man, Razor Emporium did a great job on this razor. It looks as close to new as I think you could get a 42-year-old razor to look. So super stoked about that. Everything's just coming up peaches, There's a little spot right there. Alright. Beautiful, beautiful. Still a little rough patch right there, but I'm not going to fight for it. That's off. Beautiful shave. Look at that. Silky smooth. See what the old alum has to say. Nothing. Maybe a little bit on my mustache there. But in the typical spots where I normally get a little bit of burn, I do not have it. Nothing on the neck, which is usually where I have the roughest patches. So that's it. No need for a recap because I think I talked about everything. I used enough. Aloha Smackdown, it's amazing. If you don't have a tub, get it. I think it's a seasonal scent. It's definitely just, it's cool to have because it smells so much like frickin' Hawaiian Punch. Birth of your razor, I'm glad I found one. Yeah, happy with that. Everything did what it was supposed to do, and that's what I got for today. Thank you guys and gals for watching and spending a few minutes with me on my birthday. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a good Sunday, that the upcoming week treats you well. you get good shaves, and most importantly that you get to spend some time with your friends and family. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.